Welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle, and I'm a family and newborn photographer located in Greenville, South Carolina. So today we are going to be talking all about social media versus SEO. Which one brings you more clients? Which one should you spend your time and energy on? Now, I want to start by saying they're both important and they both have their place, and I think that photographers should be doing both, but a lot of photographers tend to only focus on social media because it makes sense, right? Like you can use your photos to advertise on Instagram, for example, or on Facebook, or post in Facebook mom groups. That seems easy. It seems like something you know how to do, versus SEO, which seems technical. You may not understand all the back end things, or you think you have to hire someone, or you just don't even know where to get started. So if that sounds like you, I actually have a brand new mini course for photographers called SEO Made Simple, where I break down exactly how I was able to rank #1 on Google for all of my super important keywords, such as Greenville, South Carolina family photographer, photographers in Greenville, all the really important keywords. I'm actually able to rank #1 on Google. And I want to break down how you can do that as well. So if you don't even know where to get started with SEO, dive into my new SEO mini course. It's only $87 and it's really going to help you start learning how to rank on Google. But let's talk about SEO versus social media. Which one brings you more clients? So in my experience, where most of your clients come from, a lot of it depends on your pricing, right? So if you're brand new, you're really budget, you're just starting out, a lot of times those cheap, low budget clients are going to come from Facebook groups. That's kind of where I started getting most of my business when I was a brand new photographer with really low prices. As I increased my prices, I started getting more business from referrals. And then as I increased my prices even more, I started getting a lot of business from Instagram. So for a long time, most of my business came from Instagram. And then I increased my prices even more. I was a wedding photographer at the time. So then most of my business started coming from wedding planners and venues and things like that were referring me. And then I moved to Greenville and I changed my niche from weddings to families and newborns. And at that time, I would say most of my business was coming from Instagram. So Instagram has served me really well in my business, and a lot of my clients over the years have found me on Instagram, but I wanted to increase my prices even more, and most of the people who were finding me on Instagram were they weren't quite willing to spend what I wanted to sell my services for, right? So when I started focusing really heavily on SEO, that's when I started getting the higher budget clients. So in my experience, the highest budget clients actually come from Google. So if you're someone who you're really budget, you're just starting out, maybe social media is the best place for you to find clients. But if you're someone who's wanting to raise your prices now or in the future, because SEO is a long game, I would recommend starting to focus pretty heavily on SEO, because I think that when you're wanting to raise your prices, when you're really wanting to attract your ideal high budget clients, those clients are going to come from Google. Google is really a way where you can attract exactly who you want to work with, and not just anyone who's willing to hire you. So I would say, do more clients come from social media or Google? It depends on where you're at in your business and what your pricing model is. But in my opinion, the best clients that are truly aligned with your brand and who you want to work with are going to come from Google and going to come from SEO. So do I think that as a high budget photographer, you should be ignoring social media? No, absolutely not. I definitely think that social media still has a place in our businesses, no matter what we charge for our services. And I definitely still get clients from Instagram, even from those Facebook mom groups. But I would say at this point in my business, I'm charging $950 for a full session, and most of my clients are finding me from Google, and I am fully booked to the point where I'm having to turn down clients and say no to clients even at those high prices. And I really credit SEO as the reason that I was able to raise my prices so high and still be fully booked out. So if you are on that spectrum of trying to raise your prices, trying to attract higher budget clients, trying to really attract your ideal clients that are the best fit for your brand and you are the best fit as a photographer for them, I recommend diving into SEO and really focusing on that in your business. So if you are ready to dive into SEO to attract those higher budget clients, to get found on Google by people who are ready to book with you and ready to work with you, dive into my new SEO mini course, SEO Made Simple, a mini course for photography pros, and I will leave a link to that in the description below. I really think that it is going to help your businesses thrive and help you start to make more money in your business in 2025. So I will leave a link to that in the description below, and I cannot wait to see you inside the course.